Hello, everyone, and welcome back. So, we have a new plot point, and the plot point is talking about the devil, which is somebody that possibly could have been our actor, the method actor that they had hired for the production.
But it's what the story needed. This is not my writing. This is Scratch mocking me.
This isn't your story. There's no escape. Stuck in a loop.
I really don't know who's humming. Like, it sounds like the same person who was in the subway system with us. It's quite possible that they'll explain it later, but I'm really curious about who it will end up being.
The scene changed with the story. The devil walked through the hotel, dragging the whole place to hell with him.
If the actor, the main character, who's playing the part of the writer, is supposed to be the person who ends up being the devil in the end, Does this mean that what we're seeing is actually something that happened in the play, or was it staged so that it looked like this is something that happened in the play?
This was the devil's path up the staircase was draped in blood. I felt the presence of a new idea here.
Mr. Scratch, if that's who the actor playing the devil was, had stayed in the hotel. Asking around at reception got me a room number. 666. He had requested that room, specifically. The devil had a sense of humor. Or he really didn't. It was funny either way. According to the director, the actor hadn't mingled with the rest of the cast. He had only come out for the play, and always in character.
To be honest, I really do like murder mystery plays that take place in a central location, like a dining hall, a garden area, or both. And I really do like this concept of having this murder mystery about a cult and stuff like that play out in a hotel. And you have to go to different locations to see how the play goes out at different times. Because, that would be really cool.
I could sense his presence lingering in the room. I was about to have another killer idea.
Let's talk about the murder victim. The lady who was killed in the climax of the play.
The leading lady. Oh, it was an honor to get to work with her. A grand dame for sure. She went back a long time. Kept insisting she had seen the long-lost original script of the play. She'd been with this mysterious writer, his muse. That was her role in the play. The muse.
She was staying in room 108, where the murder happened.
The set of the final scene, right. The devil comes, an unstoppable force crashing through the hotel through each scene, executed with devastating mastery. And all leading up to him meeting his muse. It turns out he knew her. He had only joined the play to get to her.
To murder her.
You again. The dark presence had come for me. Drawn to the story I was writing as it grew darker.
Because of that, we are blocked from getting to the second floor from this doorway. So if there's anything that's on the second floor that you need, anything that you said, oh, I'm going to come back for it, definitely get it before you go into that last room. And definitely get it before you change the scene to the devil, because you're not going to be able to get it once that door is closed. I haven't checked to see if I can get to the second floor from our usual ways, but as far as I know, we are
This was the murder
blocked.
victim. The final scene took place in room 108. The plot changed the details of the world. I needed to find the muse, the murder victim, room 108.
I've had enough of that freaking gumshoe dick asking too many freaking questions. Not letting us proper police take care of it.
This is our chance to make the powers that be happy. We'll be set for life. Part of the inner circle.
Well, amen to that, partner. I like it. And so the fraternity, the club, the word. Our dear friends with many names. The way I see it, it was a lone nut job. A junkie out of his mind on some fancy new designer drug.
Open and shut case. All we gotta do now is dump the evidence from room 108 in the usual place in the alley.
What does this say? Lost on the shore between the forest and the ocean, the owl and the deer reflected in motion. In his room he will hurt her, in hers he is caught. His story ends, hers does not. This is a ritual to lead you on. Your friends will meet him when you're gone. I wonder why this area is so filled with water, though. Like, we saw a flash that talked about a record, and then we also saw a flash on the wall that said, "Beware the drowned lady." So, does that mean that the leading actress is the drowned lady? The woman that the person who was playing the writer killed? Or could this just be something else in general? Another ritual we have to follow.
This was the murder site. There was a record at the bottom of the bathtub, beneath the body. Somehow it was important. Another step. Somehow I was closer to home. Closer than ever before. It's you again. The FBI agent. Saga Anderson. I'm closer now. I can feel it. You helped me get closer to escaping.
Wake? Are we still trapped? The clicker. We can...
You know about the clicker? It can help us. I destroyed the dark presence with it last time. You can help. You can find it. You must find it.
I can get it to you. I have to understand. Did you write the story?
Alice is in danger. I have to stop Scratch. I have to find Return. I need to get back to my apartment. I'm writing a story to get through. Initiation. It's the only way.
The story. You can do that. You can write out...
It lasted only for a moment, like two planets passing in orbit. Saga Anderson was helping me go deeper, closer to escape. Somehow, I had to trust her. Parliament Tower. I had to get back to my apartment, my study. I had to find the manuscript of Return.
Some say that it lives forever.
Alan, awake.
This city will suck you dry if you stay here for too long. You'll end up a lost soul, haunting the streets and alleys. A faded-out shadow, glimpsed by some other poor bastard on his way toward the same fate. Your broken dreams become a broken mirror, and the twisted reflection staring back at you with all the pent-up anger, regret, guilt, and shame was the monster you could never get away from.
Hey, Alan. Snuck up on me.
Sorry. Have we met?
Memory problems again, huh? Yeah, we've met. Tim Breaker. We've shared notes. Hey, I've made some progress on the map if you want to take a look. Still haven't found my mystery man, though.
You're making a map.
Trying to. It's hard to map a dream, though. I keep ending up in unexpected places. I find interesting things like those strange markings that react to the light, but never the one thing that I'm looking for. Feel free to check the map out. Oh, I've been stockpiling supplies while I poke around. If you find a stash, take anything you need.
I appreciate the help. Who's this mystery man?
Oh, it wouldn't be much of a mystery if I knew. All I have is a name. Warland Door.
The talk show host?
No. No, that doesn't sound like him. The guy has many disguises, but a talk show host? No. I'll keep looking.
Hey, it's the sheriff. So I'm glad that he's okay and that he's got himself set up in a relatively safe location. He's actually done a lot by creating this map, which kind of shows us, I guess, entry points and things like that.
Oh, that's my crazy wall. I'm just trying to make sense of things. Don't judge me.
No judgment here. Let's see what he's got. So he's got who, where, why. Motive, why me? And then some facts. So he's got missing time, no memory until now. Have I always ended up here? Will I forget? Abducted, aliens, door, UFO, polyhedrons? Dreams, me, but not me. Others I know, yet they're different. Okay, so the red-haired woman is from Control. So he's talking about Jessie. So he's probably came in contact with her at some point. And he is possibly the same person who's been calling us on the payphones whenever we wake up and come out of the TV station from the next sort of like initiation entry areas. So that's really interesting. Thank you so much. You have been very helpful. Hopefully, if he'll still be in this area when we come back and we can see if his board has expanded and he has more information. Thinking about it, he could also be talking about somebody from Quantum Break because the actress who plays Jessie in Control is also in Quantum Break. And of course, the sheriff is also in Quantum Break. He's the main character. So he could be talking about from someone from there, but given that they haven't connected Quantum Break yet to Control or Alan Wake, then I'm going to go with that he's talking about Jessie and that he's seen basically glimpses into the past because 13 years ago is when Jessie took over the FBC. We don't know at this point if Jessie is still in control of the FBC, but given that he's seeing her, there's a chance that she is. And if that's the case, I'm really excited to see if they have a Control 2 that's coming out in like the next few years, because if there is one, I would love to see how it connects with Alan Wake 2, and if there's like other things that I could possibly be missing while playing through this game that will connect back to Control outside of the things that I've already pointed out. Before we go back to Bright Falls, let's go ahead and update our case board. I went ahead and solved some more rhymes here in watering off camera. And the reason why I didn't record it was I was running around for probably like an hour and a half making sure that I had everything, any supplies that I missed, any places I could explore or had the key for or found the key for. I still can't go into certain areas because I don't have the tools to get them. But from what I could do, I was able to solve a good chunk of them. So I think we only have like 2 or 3 left in watering, and then we should be done with that. So let's go ahead and update our board and go from there.
Hello and welcome to Coffee World, voted Washington's best coffee-themed amusement park. All of our attractions are family-friendly and available to children of all ages, just like our coffee. So, take a sip of our Oh Dear Diner organic coffee and let the adventure begin! Hold on for dear life on the Espresso Express! Oh! Soak in some local history at the Huatari Well, where 2 serial killers once hid the disemboweled bodies of their murder victims.
It's not haunted. No.
Come join Mocha Moose and the goats at our amusement park petting zoo. Just don't share your coffee with the goats. Seriously, stop feeding our goats coffee. Seriously. It's not amusing. Take in amazing views from the Slow Roaster Ferris wheel. I can almost see the Watery Lighthouse trailer park. This is so much fun! And finish off at our beautiful gift shop where seniors and children under 10 receive a 9% discount on keychains and propane tanks. Welcome to Coffee World. We guarantee you'll have a great time.
I don't remember seeing a commercial for Coffee World when I was running around as Saga. It's quite possible that it was playing on an area that I was close to, like a television or something like that, and I heard, and the game basically sensed my player character's presence and was like, here, you watched it. Here's the VHS. But that is a really amazing commercial, and also you can tell that they have gotten better at editing as the commercials go on.
what happened to grab life's gifts while you can?
I know that they're trying to keep people from getting into the stashes because they had a note about it that was talking about people were getting into stashes. But I wasn't expecting a math problem as a security measure. I mean, yeah, a math problem will give anybody pause. It's given me pause. I had to break out my phone so I can get a calculator so I can solve this because I was not prepared to do math. It was early morning. I was not prepared to do math that early in the morning. The answer, by the way, is 496. And no, I will not be showing my work, and I will not be taking any questions at this time on how I solved it. See, this guy gets it. He's me. He was not in a place to do math. He was not about to do it in his head. He wasn't a mathematician. He wasn't Ada Lovelace. He was just a regular old person who was like, I'm checking on this stash to make sure that it doesn't need anything else. And now I have to solve a math problem to get into the stash. Why? So, good job. Good job, whoever decided to do the locking mechanism for this one with math question. That's A plus security. We were able to get in, but it's A plus security against everybody else who's just like, math was not my strong suit.
Alan Wake. My name comes up, your books come up, you come up. I've read them. There are echoes of my life in there that makes me feel like someone's been watching me. What happened to Alan Wake? The unanswered mystery. Never expected to find you alive.
My head's killing me.
I think you like using people, Wake. Taking their lives and twisting them into your stories. And when someone gets hurt, it's kick-ass material for the next one. Shit! Spilled my coffee.
Take it you're not a fan then, Agent Casey.
This is not your playground, and I'm not your fucking creation.
It doesn't work that way. You can't make something out of nothing, even in the dark place where the rules hardly apply. It's very complicated to make fiction come true. I saw visions of what's happening, what will happen. Dreams. I tried to use them in my writing. I understand how dangerous it is now. Even with a paralyzing amount of planning. I think I stopped writing. I think I gave up. But there's a manuscript. Maybe I forgot not to write. The dark place makes you forget. I just want to fix this. Find a version of the story that fixes everything.
Shut up! Get down! FBI!
I'm the rider. No one else needs to get hurt.
Fuck off! Hey, what are you doing? Scratch! It's close! Stay down! Wait! I need a gun! No chance. FBI! Crazy! Look out! It's coming! It's there! What the fuck? I had escaped the dark place. So had the dark presence. Scratch. He was here, in Bright Falls. I could feel him as a growing pressure in my head, stronger by the minute. Why didn't he kill me with the rest? What did he want? I gotta get out of here. I needed to find Casey. We were on the same side in this fight. Strength in numbers. I need to protect myself. A gun and flashlight. How nostalgic. That's Casey. He was still alive.
I feel like there's something here because in the hotel we came across a scene where basically all of the cultists had been killed by the devil, basically the presence, the dark presence that they probably had summoned. And this kind of mirrors it in a way because these are all people that have been killed either by the dark presence, possibly, and I say that with quotations, possibly, or have been killed by Casey. Like the ones out here, obviously, they've been killed by Casey because they look like they've been shot, and this is basically like, oh, they've been shot. But the room that Alan woke up in, where everybody was basically scattered about and there was blood and entrails everywhere, that was more than likely the dark presence. And I feel like we need a little bit more information, but I think that Alan is possessed in some way or form by the dark presence. with that being said, I want to go ahead and say my goodbyes now while I let the rest of this video play through. So thank you so much for joining us. I was not expecting the cult to make such a bold move, but it feels like they're desperate for some reason, and I wonder why that is. So we're gonna try to find out in the next video, and I'll see you guys then. Alright, you guys have a good rest of your day. Bye!
Were they letting themselves be taken? Or did the dark presence not discriminate? The pressure in my head was unbearable. Scratch was getting closer, stronger than ever. Casey! Look out! It's him! The pressure eased off. Scratch was further away. I could think again. Casey. Casey, I'm coming! Casey!
FBI, drop the knife! Elmo?
Sonny, you don't understand.
Positive ID. Alan Wade. Agent Anderson. Agent Kieran Estevez, Federal Bureau of Control. We'll take it from here. Out cold.
Wait, this is my case.
This is no longer an FBI investigation. The case has been transferred to us.
This is bullshit.
Noted. We're moving the evidence and paperwork from your field office to our base of operation at the sheriff's station. Any other pieces of evidence with you? Anything relevant?
The clicker. I can't trust them with it. Nothing comes to mind.
Okay. Then your work here is done. Hey, you did well.
Wait, my partner, Agent Casey's MIA.
We'll look for
He's
him.
my partner, damn it!
Agent?
I should be...
Go home.
Careful moving quick. They think he's a para-utilitarian.
No. Fuck this. I was so close to getting the clicker to wake. I'm not done here. Not until I find Casey. Not until my family is safe from this horror story.
Soak in some local history at the Huatari Well, where two serial killers once hid the disemboweled bodies of their murder victims.
It's not haunted. No.